Someone broke into 3 cars overnight, smashed a window, stole a wallet, but they didn't know there was an AirTag inside. And when it pinged, it was in the same building complex, sitting deep inside, a dryer's lint trap. Today's post comes from u/si5yphos on r/rbi. Me and my wife's cars got broken into. AirTag from stolen wallet ended up in lint trap of communal dryer in neighboring building. Advice needed. Hi guys, first post and I got a weird one. As stated in the title, my wife's car, my car and a neighbor's car were broken into in the time frame of Friday 1 a.m. and 6:45 a.m. I left my car unlocked since I forgot to close it again. My wife's window was smashed in, same like the car of another couple whose laptop was stolen since the backpack containing it was visible. My wife left her shopping basket with her wallet in the car, so this also makes sense. All 3 cars had stuff visible through the windows. Every other car in the garage was left alone. My car was just rummaged through, nothing taken. From my wife's car, the wallet was stolen, but it only had a few coins in it. The thief left all the bank cards and IDs right next to the car, which tells me they know card fraud is traceable. Now, here's where it gets interesting. My wife had an Apple AirTag in her wallet. After we noticed the break-in, I checked, Find My, and the AirTag pinged at Building X, which is one of the buildings in our complex that shares the same underground garage. Then, around noon, the same day, it moved to the laundry room in Building G. I went there and found the AirTag deep inside the lint trap of a communal dryer. It was so far in there, I had to use a magnet to fish it out. Some context about our garage setup. You need a key to get in, but the gate stays open for a few minutes after someone drives through, so anyone could tailgate in. From the garage, you can reach the basement of every connected building through shared hallways. But to get back into the garage from a basement, you need your building-specific key. So a resident from Building X can only re-enter through Building X's door. There are no cameras anywhere. The dryer in Building G runs on tokens you buy from a vending machine next to it. My theory is that the thief lives in or around Building X. The AirTag pinged there first, which means they brought the wallet home. Then they probably had the AirTag in their pocket without realizing, and threw their clothes in the dryer later that day. The AirTag came loose during the cycle and ended up in the lint trap. That would explain why it's so deep in there. They were smart enough to leave the bank cards behind, but not smart enough to check for a tracker. The couple whose laptop was stolen actually called the police before we did. When I saw them in the garage, the woman was pretty upset, and the guy seemed relatively calm. Not sure if that means anything, or if people just react differently. There have also been repeated bike thefts in the same complex before this. However, our road bikes were not taken. They could have been lifted relatively easily, since they were not chained to anything. What I'm looking for. Does my theory make sense? Or is there a better explanation for the AirTag ending up in a lint trap? What should I push the police to look into? I'm thinking token purchase records and the resident list for Building X. Has anyone had a similar experience with AirTags tracking back to someone local? The tracker doesn't lie, and whoever did this lives right next door. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.